Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program Liberia First on GHT Talk. Today is Monday, May the 4th, 2026. And tonight we come to you with a very heavy heart. We in the Michigan chapter for CDC USA, Liberians here in Detroit and around the state of Michigan. We are very saddened by the passing, demise of a friend, brother, colleague, a vibrant member of our community here in Detroit, Michigan, and of course the CDC USA, CDC Liberia, CDC Global, the advocacy groups. We mourn the death of J. Galakba Howard, Jabba Galakba Howard of Canton, Michigan, passed away on Saturday morning here in Detroit, Michigan. And tonight we pay special homage, tribute to him as we remember him in a special way here tonight. We extend our warmest, profound sympathies, prayers, first to his wife and family, kids, President Weir, and the CDC family, Yahya Talata Sharif, and CDC USA leadership and the membership of CDC USA, and all Liberians, the people of Lofa County. Jabba Galakba Howard contested the 2023 representative elections, I believe in Zozo District, Lofa County. And of course, he was planning to go back in 2029, but the cool hands of death took him away on Saturday morning around 5:30 a.m. Again, we say, may his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Light perpetual shine upon him and all those faithful departed. My name is Wild Michael Gilman, and we do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. If you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. Welcome on this broadcast. Again, as we pay special homage to Galakba Howard, J. Galakba Howard, who passed away here on Sunday in Detroit, Michigan. We got a great show for all of us here tonight, so invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. A lot of things have unfolding in our country, the motherland, Liberia, and of course, around the US of A here, and the global village at large. What's your take on some of these events? Some stories we brought you during the week on our Digging Deeper page. Instead of publishing a bus donated by President George Manuel Weir to the University of Liberia and was not maintained, you should be publishing Joseph Yuma Boakai's donations during the same time period when George Weir donated the bus. What's big about that? Also, what is the strength of the Liberia's military? We did ask Google yesterday, and we printed or took a screenshot of Google's response. And sometimes today, we asked Google verbally and recorded that message. And of course, Google did respond to us again. Whatever you ask Google, Google will tell you. Google will respond and let you know. Gregory Coleman Police, the LIBERIA National Police, try to play politics, play propaganda, want to be a police force for good, with all of what they've been doing, brutalizing peaceful citizens who came out or will come out to protest. The police published a bogus report that the LIBERIA National Police is the 10th best police in Africa, quote unquote, and of course, the 75th in the world. Where? Where is it? When people began to respond and question the validity, the authenticity, the accuracy, the honesty behind that report, Gregory Coleman ordered the report be deleted. And of course, it was gone without any reference to or statement to the Liberian people. Also, we published the list of CDC founders in response to the phony holder of a doctorate degree, Lester Tenney, who said, quote, George Solo was the founding chairman of the CDC. And that post went viral. Over 35,000 people saw it, distributed or shared over 50 times by people from all walks of life. Because that was a piece of information that some people did not know about. We'll go deeper on that tonight. That was when we asked the question, why didn't they refer to him as Liberia's ambassador destined to Italy, but former CDC chairman after so many years? President Weah stirred up Unity Party, their base, their leadership, and everybody when he said, quote, the only sensible person who was sick, and I said, come, let me take you to hospital, he agreed, was Joseph Yuma Boakai. Was Joseph Yuma Boakai. And the Unity Party people, having no defense for that statement, came out and said, Joseph Yuma Boakai bought and donated a car, here we call it truck, to His Excellency George Weah. Where? When? How? How did it get to him? When did it get to him? Where was that car purchased? How was it brought into Liberia? Let's dig deeper. Are they saying the truth? We've got a whole lot to discuss with you here tonight, so we invite you to invite someone. Like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Mema Briggs Menza, representative from Auburn County. Did she slip? Did she misspeak? when she spoke about Yeke Koluba. Let's dig deeper. We got some information for you here tonight. Again, tonight broadcast is dedicated to the memory of a fallen colleague, brother, friend, community organizer, former candidate for Zozo District, Lufa County, Jabba Galakba Howard, a resident of Metro Detroit, Canton, Michigan, USA. He passed away on Saturday morning around 5:30 a.m. And again, we say our sympathies, prayers go out to his family, his wife and kids, his immediate family, His Excellency President George Weah, the CDC family, Chairman Yahya Talata Sharif, Chairman CDC USA, the leadership, and the entire membership of CDC USA on the passing of an ardent, dedicated patriot, Jabba Galagba Howard. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Elder Howard was a member of the CDC Elder Council that I chair as co-chairman, and we've had several meetings over the past several weeks. And one of those meetings was just last week. Besides he and I having conversations on the phone here in Detroit, talking every time, we didn't know he was saying his goodbyes. But he lives on in our hearts, in the works he's done. And again, may his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Okay?
Hey Google, what is the strength and size of the Liberia military?
The Liberian military, or Armed Forces of Liberia, has roughly 2,000 to 2,500 active personnel. It is considered one of the smallest militaries in the world, focusing on border security, internal stability, and maritime patrols, without heavy armor, reserves, or combat aircraft.
Hey Google, tell me exactly how did you get this information on the Liberia military?
I found the information about the Liberian military using my training data. This data includes verified facts, official records, defense databases, encyclopedias, and reports on global military structures and history.
Do you have any information as to whether this information on the Liberia military is a secret or open information?
Whether information about the Liberian military is secret or open depends on the specific details.
Thank you.
And that was a conversation I had with Google today. Okay, if you miss it, I'm going to replay it right now. Okay, that was the conversation that I had with Google today. Elena Flobo, we were not here, but we're here now. No, Monique Boyu, welcome to you there, Madam Secretary. if you didn't listen to it earlier, either in the chat room or in your inboxes, I'm gonna play it again one more time. I actually went into my phone and hit the speaker the speaker, the microphone in the Google or link, and I said, "Hey Google, what is the size and strength of the Liberia military?" If you listen to me, I never mentioned AFL, but Google knows that the Liberian military is the armed forces of Liberia, is the AFL. So Google went to work and brought the whole thing out. It were three questions that I asked, one after another, as if to say I was holding a real conversation, an interview with a live person. So let's play it one more time.
Hey Google, what is the strength and size of the Liberia military?
The Liberian military, or Armed Forces of Liberia, has roughly 2,000 to 2,500 active personnel. It is considered one of the smallest militaries in the world, focusing on border security, internal stability, and maritime patrols, without heavy armor, reserves, or combat aircraft.
Hey Google, tell me exactly how did you get this information on the Liberia military?
I found the information about the Liberian military using my training data. This data includes verified facts, official records, defense databases, encyclopedias, and reports on global military structures and history.
Do you have any information as to whether this information on the Liberia military is a secret or open information?
Whether information about the Liberian military is secret or open depends on the specific details.
Thank you.
Okay. Depending on whether it's secret or open, depending on the situation. If it was an operation, whether it was an operation, all right, Google said it all depends. But it told us exactly that it's an open information. It's on the internet. You can find it there. Okay. And it's nothing hidden. That the AFL or the Armed Forces of Liberia. Thank you, Helena Flobo. Thank you. She said I just shared the show in 3 groups. Thank you. And please do the same, every one of you. Please, I haven't even shared anything yet. Please, we're going almost 18 minutes. Please invite someone, share the video, and invite someone. And hopefully we will have our team of panelists and analysts on here tonight. They are following. All right. We'll have them on here tonight to talk to us about everything. Yeah. But please invite someone, like the page and follow the page so that we can have the information shared to everybody. Okay? Because we saw people. Thank you, daughter Nina Quia. Thank you very much. And Joyce, Lama get Wim, welcome. Elizabeth Walker, welcome to you there as well. Emmanuel Bro. We saw how people went after Amarakone for his statement on the floor of the Liberian Senate. Okay, given the size and strength or the might of the AFL, at the same time requesting for more money for the AFL. And we are witnessing, or we have witnessed, how Yeke Koluba was removed, expelled, allegedly, from the House of Representatives for his free speech rights. Okay? People who were not in the country, representatives, their signatures got put on the resolution. How did their signature get on the resolution? It's the question we are still asking. And of course, Representative Maima Briggs Menza, my dear sister, friend, was not in Liberia when Yeke's purported expulsion was taken. Names of representatives who allegedly affixed their signature were read out by the clerk of the House of Representatives. Gabriel S. Nangbe, welcome from Sano County. Welcome to you. Long time. Jiba Kamara, welcome. Okay. But this clip will tell you that Representative Briggs Menza was not in Liberia when that vote was taken. Take a look, take a listen, and then we'll have tip number 2 for you.
Things we want to see. So I was in Sierra Leone. We went for a delocalized meeting. A delocalized meeting in ECOWAS is just that the horse run through committees. So I'm on the gender committee as the secretary, which we call repertoire, and then the trade and movement committee, and then the political affairs committee, and then the AFAD, the African Development and Defense Committee. So this committee met in Sierra Leone because Parliament has instructed us to look in the issue of street child, the street children. You see, it's becoming alarming. The street children are all around. And when they choose, I was even angry. I wanted to choose Liberia. But then the chair come from Sierra Leone, and then she convinced me we agree on it. And for me, I didn't regret the fact that we went to Sierra Leone. The kind of things we want to see. So
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna play it again, but I want you to listen. She was not in the country. She was in Sierra Leone. That's the point I want you to get. Okay? Senor Porte, welcome to you. So take a look and take a listen one more time. Just 1 minute, and then we'll play the other tape.
kind of things we want to see. So I was in Sierra Leone. We went for a delocalized meeting. A delocalized meeting in ECOWAS is just that the horse run through committees. So I'm on the gender committee as the secretary, which we call repertoire, and then the trade and movement committee, and then the political affairs committee, and then the AFAD, the African Development and Defense Committee. So this committee met in Sierra Leone because Parliament has instructed us to look in the issue of street child, the street children. You see, it's becoming alarming. The street children are all around. And when they choose, I was even angry. I wanted to choose Liberia. But then the chair come from Sierra Leone, and then she convinced me we agree on it. And for me, I didn't regret the fact that we went to Sierra Leone. The kind of things we want to see. So I was in Sierra Leone. We went for a delocalized meeting. A delocalized meeting in ECOWAS is just that the horse run through committees. So I'm on the gender committee as the secretary, which we call repertoire, and then the trade and movement committee, and then the political affairs committee, and then the AFAD, the African Development. So this in Parliament instructed us to look in the issue of street child, the street children. You see, it's becoming alarming. The street children are all around. And when they choose, I was even angry. I wanted to choose Liberia. But then the chair come from Sierra Leone, and then she convinced me we agree on it. And for me, I didn't regret the fact that we went to Sierra Leone, the kind of things we want to see. So I was in Sierra Leone. We went for a delocalized meeting. A delocalized meeting in ECOWAS is just that the horse run through committees. So I'm on the gender committee as the secretary, which we call repertoire, and then the trade and movement committee, and then the political affairs committee, and then the AFAD, the African Development and Defense Committee. So this committee met in Sierra Leone because Parliament has instructed us to look in the issue of street child.
Okay, so that is clear that she was not in the country when Yeke Koluba was removed. Okay, and this video right here, this video right here is the Moima Briggs Mensa that I know. Yeah, that other video, that was a woman in that video there. The one that you saw that she was talking about Yeke Koluba, the most corrupt and all that. That was not Moima Briggs Mensa. That was an AR video. This video right here is the real Moima Briggs Mensa. I want you to take a look and take a listen. All right? Take a look, take a listen here.
Not get a vote. You can do such a thing with yeah and nay. Again, let me be on the record for that. Not because you just you can control the floor and do that. But you can do this and embarrassing us. How can you have one portion and you got all of the portion and it's not dependent you say yeah and nay? That's why you just need to do the right thing. I will not go nowhere because I'm not talking the wrong thing. That will drive me all of here today. I will not go into California. I'll kick you. No, I will talk the thing that is right. That is why I'm not. When you go, the right thing must be done. The right thing, no, you can't remember. You must follow what it is. The wrong thing will not be done. You will not tolerate it. I want to already go. We can. I like go to you can watch the parliament of any time the CIB. There's no one of people coming to open a mouth for me. What punish me? Say a committee there. Only say plenty for me. I will not die. Take care, you fella. You can tell all your committee. I was standing. I'm foolish. I will pass for there. Let me be on the local front of the last time.
You heard somebody there said motion for executive. Motion for executive. The camera's too much here. Motion for executive. The representative Moima Briggs Mensa is saying this does not call for yay or nay vote. We need hands up. We need everybody to say yes. I, Michael Gilman, vote yes or I vote no. It is not a yay or nay vote. Eh? Did you hear that? And challenging Thomas Fowler and Regime Speaker Richard Coon. And you say you're setting up your committee, you want to take me from all committee, you want to do that. You do it. I will not die. Yeke Koluba say the House of Representatives, they're not his living room. Mohamed Briggs Mensa say, I will not die.
And get a vote. You can do such a thing with yeah and nay. Again, let me be on the record for that. Not because you just you can control the floor and do that. But you can do this and embarrassing us. How can you have one portion and you got all of the portion and it's not dependent, you say yeah and nay. That's why you just need to do the right thing. I will not go nowhere because I'm not talking the wrong thing. That will drive me all of here today. I will not go. If you find something, I'll pick you. No, I will talk the thing that is right. That is why I'm not. When you go, the right thing must be done. The right thing, no, you can't remember. You will follow what is in the wrong thing will not be done. You will not tolerate it. I will do it when you go. You can. I like go to you to national parliament to find yourself in the CIB. There's no one of people coming to open the mouth for me. What punish me? Stay a committee there. When you say training for me, I will not die. Open the mouth for me. What punish me? Stay a committee there. When you say training for me, I will not die. Open the mouth for me. What punish me? Stay a committee there. When you say training for me, I will not die. Take care. You fella. You gotta open the mouth for me. What punish me? Stay a committee there. When you say training for me, I will not die. Take care. You fella. You I was telling I'm foolish. I was pastor there. Let me be on the record. Last time What's now? I guess I'm my question opinion. You want to ask about one? Say the more when I talk like this, go there to your place. Say the more when I talk like this, go there to your place. You sleep there. I guess I'm my question opinion. You want to ask about one? I guess I'm my question opinion. You want to ask about one? I guess I'm my question opinion. You want to ask about one? I guess I'm my question opinion. You want to ask about one?
That crazy woman, yeah. People stating their opinion and you want to drag them outside? Okay, that was Representative Moima Briggs Mensa. Very fiery, very forceful, very vocal, and to the point about what was happening. Okay. Before I bring up this other clip by Chairman Moba Molu, this issue, I brought you a video from Louisiana about this clerk whose position was kind of almost eliminated by the Republican governor, Republican Secretary of State, and Republican legislature, dominated legislature. But the guy fought. He fought. He got support from Democrats and other people and some Republicans. And he took advantage of the justice system. He went to court and challenged the decision of the Republican-led Congress in the state of Louisiana, the governor, the secretary of state, and the court sided with him. He actually took his seat today. He took his seat today. But I want you to listen to the ruling from the court. When you hear Yeke Koluba Victoria Annie, I'm laughing at your comment. If it doesn't do, I doesn't do. Yeah. Thomas Fala. Okay. If you hear Yeke Koluba talk about, yes, I got an impeachment bill on the floor against the Chief Justice, Yami Quick Bese. But that's the only place we got to go for redress. Because the court must have conscience. The court must uphold the rule of law. Whether Boyka respects it or not, the court must clearly define the rule of law, must be able to adjudicate cases brought before it fairly, honestly, justly, without fear, favor, or bias. Despite this court that the gentleman went to in Louisiana, it's a Republican court. He trusted the system. And he won the case. Take a look and take a listen. Monique Walker, where are you? Welcome.
Senate Bill 256, which would have stopped this black man, Calvin Duncan, from taking office on May the 4th, tomorrow. Judge DeGravels released this ruling today. It reads, it is ordered that the emergency motion for temporary restraining order filed by the plaintiff, Calvin Duncan, in his official capacity as clerk-elect of the Orleans Parish Criminal District Court and in his personal capacity as an Orleans Parish voter is granted in part and denied in part. The motion is granted in that the court finds that Senate Bill 256, Act number 15, is unconstitutional. As a result, defendants, Governor Jeff Landry and Secretary of State Nancy Landry are enjoined, which means stopped, from enforcing Senate Bill 256, which means at midnight, Calvin Duncan officially becomes the clerk of Criminal District Court for Orleans Parish, even though the racist Louisiana state legislature and our governor, Jeff Landry, attempted to stop a black man from taking office on May the 4th by passing a bill and signing it last week. Calvin Duncan won in November with 68% of the vote. The legislature in Louisiana attempted to nullify the vote of 56,000 people in New Orleans by eliminating this position after this man won office. But they failed because at midnight, Calvin Duncan officially becomes the clerk of court, and he'll see them in court at 2 o'clock tomorrow in Judge DeGravels' court as the clerk of court for the Criminal District Court in Orleans Parish. Congratulations, sir. And as always, do good, seek justice, keep pushing. A federal
Do good. Seek justice. Keep pushing. Okay? Do good. Seek justice. Keep pushing. The courts are the only remedy in this Boyka's government where the rule of law is not respected, where the rights of people, citizens, are not respected. even lawmakers from the opposition political parties are not respected because they are not dancing to the drums of Joseph Yuma Boakai and Unity Party. But the courts supposed to be there. You just heard the decision of a Louisiana court putting a halt to an undemocratic takeover, cancellation, abolition of a position that this Calvin Duncan guy won by 68% of the votes. Isn't that similar to Yeke Kaluba in district number 10? He won massively in district number 10. We ran against him. We supported our CDC candidate against him. Those of us that went back home, that we talked to in the diaspora, majority of us went and registered in District 10. Somebody please tell Joyce to restart her gadget. Are you guys hearing me? Joyce says she's not hearing. She said there's no sound. Ishmael Habib Rahim. Rebecca Sayer, please tell your sister. Sophie Blamo, please tell your sister to restart her gadget. Okay? Thank you. Abby, Connor, the link is in the chat room. I'll share the link. All right? Yeah, I'll share the link. Thank you, Edwin. Sumo Goya, thank you. Vocalisa Madingo General, welcome to you. Barian Walker, welcome. Ishmael Habib Rahim, crystal clear, no doubt. Okay? Veteran Ade say he won by cheating. Okay? You heard the decision of the court. The gentleman, Calvin Duncan, took his seat today. He was inducted into office today in Louisiana. Okay? He was inducted into office today in Louisiana, New Orleans, because the court ordered it. The governor, Landry, his wife, Secretary of State, could not have done anything. And that's the essence and beauty of the rule of law. Do we have that in our country? Orita Kwa, Stephen Sla, Emmanuel Bro, Louis Wilson, Tokba Queen. Do we have the rule of law? Dwell Waller, Joseph D. Yema, John Sando Momo, Ali Bagayogo, the statistician. Do we have the rule of law in our country today? Is Joseph Boakai Unity Party governing well? Is Joseph Boakai governing well? That he came to the United States to acquire he came to the United States to pick up a lobbied for paid for leadership at war. He paid for leadership at war from California. Eh? On a war that is as questionable as what the police published earlier today. That they, the Liberia National Police, is the 10th best police force in Africa and the 70th in the world, 70th or 75th in the world. Eh? Every time there was a global index information that ranked the countries of the world and where Liberia was placed, if you went on Google like I did today with the issue of the AFL or the military strength and size, you will find it there. You will see something about it. It will not, Google will not just take you to Facebook and show you the Liberia National Police post, which will be the only post, which was the only post. But it will show you that organization that did the investigation, that did the investigation and did the ranking and everything. Okay? None of that exists about the Liberia National Police being the 10th best police force in Africa, with all of the violence orchestrated by the police, the brutality carried out by the Liberia National Police, beating of students, beating people to confess to crimes that they did not commit. As in the case of the Capitol building fire, torturing people. How do you become the 10th best police force on the continent of Africa and the 70th or 75th in the world with such inhumane record? With such a brutal force that the pictures are everywhere, the videos are everywhere, dragging party chairmen in the back of a police pickup truck, running women half naked on the streets of Monrovia, beating up students, dragging students. And then you say you are the best police force, the 10th best on the continent of Africa. And then you say Joseph Boakai is awarded a Leadership and Peace Award. What has Joseph Boakai done to maintain peace in Liberia? Eric Passaway, that question goes to you. What has Joseph Boakai done to maintain peace in Liberia? What leadership style has he demonstrated to show that this man, a 20-year-old man, is truly the father of the nation? Does he wear that cloth, that garment, father of the nation? Or is going to burn his skin Eh? Let me welcome Abraham Corner, and then we'll continue, and then we'll play the tip of a mobile model. Brother Corner,
Yeah, my brother.
welcome. How you doing?
Good evening. Good evening. Let me say good evening to the listening audience, the followers, and everybody. It's great to be here. I've been following you a little bit, but sometimes, man, you can decide, hey, look, you know what? Let me just take a load nap real quick, and then you get consumed. Right? But it is what it is. Man. It's good to be here, and you know, Liberia is an interesting place, and I see that you are firing a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's just that if doing the red necktie is not on tonight, but it's like you are getting in the two put call you getting in Zico,
Inside, I get it.
He's already.
Inside already.
Yeah, I can see that. You going out, you know. I mean, it's embarrassing, quite honestly, my brother. And sometimes people just think that you deliberately would just choose to be, critical on the government. But I don't know what informed the police decision today to release such a misleading, deliberately misleading information. Forgetting to know that the war have become more than a global village right now. The information are readily at the
Readily
fingertips,
available.
readily available at the fingertips of people nowadays. So you think you're just going to release anything to people and they'll just buy into it. It's appalling. And they were
Yeah.
embarrassed today. Immediately, people started to search those things, and the information completely is not available or
And the
misleading.
only one that was available disappeared.
It disappeared in thin air. Up to now, they still extending apology.
Right.
And not only a written apology, they need to take to the airwave and speak to the Liberians to extend an apology because it's embarrassing.
Very.
What have you done to deserve such a position? Talking about the 10th best police in
In
Africa?
Africa.
Are you kidding me? With all of this brutality you're exhibiting against students,
Yeah.
against women, marketeers, peaceful demonstrators that
Peaceful
exercise
demonstration.
their franchise, legal rights to gather. It's not one instant, not like one of slip out. You have
No.
brutalized. I mean, uncountable numbers of peaceful demonstrators to the point blind people are all you are brutalizing. Blind. And then you think you deserve such a position,
An honor.
an honor, talking about you 75th in the world or whatever it is. Come on. You know,
You got 75 countries behind you,
yeah.
or
Are you
more than
kidding?
75.
Yeah.
It's always around 180.
You talk about the world.
The world, yeah.
Talking about world. All the country, the world you're talking about, when they got peaceful countries that the people don't even tap on the fingers of anybody.
No.
But in that country on a daily basis, you brutalize your own people where you cannot even defend your own borders. And
Yeah.
so brother, it's embarrassing, but I mean it's good that they managed to kind of pull it back. I read a press release talking about going forward, they will scrutinize every publication idea or whatever it is. I said, "Man, you guys are saving face here."
So
But
where did it come from?
that's the thing. They come from the blue sky.
Yeah.
You got a communication team at the police. Obviously, those things are channel. It's not just any random person going to publish anything on behalf of the police.
No.
Thank you, Mavera. It's great to be here. And we will delve into further.
Absolutely. Welcome. Okay. Welcome there, man, Jenison from Boston, Massachusetts. And of course, Mr. Kia, Stevie, and Nelly Kia. Welcome to you there.
But my goodness, so what kind of tea you got on the profile?
That podcast son.
My goodness, on the other profile picture you tell me about, man.
And the Panya Komati.
Oh my goodness.
I walk and eat elephant bone.
My goodness, son, tell me.
My
The profile
goodness,
picture
son.
is not easy, man.
I'm telling you. And I walk away say, can I eat?
Yeah.
You must wash it.
Is it no my stomach food then?
I make you only buy water and swallow.
It's right. Oh my God.
Folks, welcome to all of you. If you just joined us here, we are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Of course, again, tonight broadcast is dedicated to the memory of our fallen comrade, brother, friend, Jabba Galakba Howard of the Metro Detroit area here. Galakba Howard was a staunch advocate, a staunch member, CDC USA, CDC Liberia. He contested in Lofa County in the 2023 elections, representative elections in Zozo District. He died on Saturday uh, here in Detroit.
Yeah, man. My sympathy to the family and may his soul rest in peace. And I hope the family will strive through this afford this situation. For a man, a vibrant person like this to just kind of disappear in the eyes of his family and the loved ones.
Right.
It's a tough thing to deal with, and then also to CDC USA and Liberia for the laws, man. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Folks, again, welcome. If you just joined us here, we are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Of course, A.B. Conan, senior analyst, is on hand tonight. Hopefully, we'll be joined by others. I see Ato Solo Senior is trending in the comment section. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the CLN family. Welcome there, Solo Senior. How you doing? My regards to my daughter-in-law, okay? Victoria added, say, Eric, don't get vexed. Oh, I'm obsessed with Eric people. Absolutely. John Hassett, the war is so synchronized by technology that no one can come from the blue sky and lie to the villagers. Absolutely. The only people that can say anything that we will take another plenty years, or maybe when the Chinese or the Russians, or maybe when Liberia send her astronauts on the other side of the moon. We can see that side.
I don't know whether it will be our generation.
Eh?
I say I don't know whether that will happen to our generation.
I don't know. But they say Liberia I'm strong, so maybe we'll be shooting our own parachute soon. Our own satellite. Yeah. Okay. Until we can have somebody else to go around the moon and tell what happened on our side. Let them bring that own story besides the group that just went there. Yeah. Until then, that police story, that Fia Mumu, is a blatant lie from the belly of the devil.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I saw them posting Gregor Como photo and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
trying to heal him.
Trying to heal him. You know, it's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
I don't know what informed that decision, but it's unfortunate.
Miles SP, Pelu, every person will stop making yourself look funny, man. If they can spend millions to get Speaker Kofa out and 75,000 per person for over 40 criminals to get Yeke out, and our 10 million to build a house in Foya, what is 600,000 that old octogenarian can spend to make himself happy? What is it? What is it? What is 600,000 to pay for an award? Hmm? You know how much Alexander Cummings spent when President Weah first came to the UN and Alex Cummings wanted to be in the same vicinity? He was trying to go speak to one global group, and they asked him about one question. All the thousands he spent was in vain. You remember that time, Eddie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But you know, the plan here is that apparently people are just following it slowly or not following it at all. Is that everything that George Weah passed through, achieved, or did during his presidency, Mr. Barker wanted to emulate
He
everything.
wants it.
And he's trying to emulate them through anger and deception. Mr. Weah got honor when he was nowhere around politics, in fact.
Right.
For peace award. And that person, the person that served
And
as the master of ceremony.
you remember the what is it name? The Arthur Ashe Award.
That's why I'm going. That's what I'm talking about right now. And then it was like Denzel Washington, an iconic actor, highly respected global movie actor, was the one that was conducting that thing, and you saw the kind of accolade, the kind of respect that was accorded to George Weah in that program. Talking about peace award.
Yeah.
Look at that program. That was when you merit something. That was it. He didn't go knocking at people's doors and say, you can honor me here like this.
Right.
And you could see how much the people were happy to be at that program.
Be at that program.
To honor that man. So Omer Barker trying to emulate it. He said you're going to ride wheelbarrow to work. Look at the car he riding today.
Yeah.
He said George Weah are flying all private jet around. They may not travel in less than 2 years. I mean, in 2 years' time, more than everything that George Weah did when he was in his 6-year presidency. And he keep traveling.
Right.
Yes. So like he tried
listen, Abby. This is it.
There you go.
Let's listen in.
Yep.
Thank you very much. When Arthur Ashe found fame, he did not close his eyes. He did not forget the many who could not share his fortune. When Arthur Ashe found fame, he used the equity of his celebrity to shine a light on ignorance and spark global understanding. Tonight, we honor another man who found fame and who chose not to forget, another man who begs the world to see and to understand. His name, like his country, may not be well known on this side of the Atlantic, but we're talking about a giant. His name is George Weah of Liberia. George Weah is one of the greatest soccer players of our time, from a nation where chaos has been the rule and where children are born killers. Spit upon, his house burned, risking death over and over again, George Weah has nonetheless gone home again and again and again. His relentless message of hope defies reason in an age of mindless terror and bottomless hatred. But this is a man born to be a striker, born to finish what he starts. George Weah refuses to close his eyes And George Weah will never, ever let us forget how much work there is left to do.
Okay? George Weah will never, ever let us forget how much work is there to do. That was Denzel Washington.
Close his eyes.
Yeah, will never close his eyes. It will get the feedback from you like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is better now. It's better now, right?
George Weah, yeah. No, it's still there. Okay, we ready to talk, then you unmute yourself. Okay? George Weah will not close his eyes. And you heard Denzel Washington. And all of you, Eric passed away, and my UP folks on here that love this show, that cannot go away from this show. What did Denzel Washington say in that intro that is disputable, that is questionable, that George Weah did not do, that was accorded him? What in that intro can you question? But today, Joseph Boyka lobbied for, paid for award from this. AB was talking about everything George Weah did, Joseph Boyka wants to do. George Weah got that FC Arthur Ashe Award in California. So Boyka goes to California to get an award that nobody knows about. Dunzo. Maybe let me speak about dear friend and brother Dunzo.
Yeah.
Muhammad, that you can come in. Dunzo, how you doing, brother, man? Welcome. You say the great Yao. No doubt, brother. Welcome to you. How are you tonight? Great to have you on again. Welcome. Yeah, Amy, go ahead.
Yeah, that you know, that's the beauty about today's world. If you question anything on somebody, right there and then, you get evidence right in your
You got
face.
it.
It tells you why it is. This man did not go lobby. First and foremost, you know how they honor these global peace award to people and here and so forth.
Yeah.
Those investigations are done by independent people.
Independent people.
Sometimes you don't even know that they are in your country in making inquiries about some of those things,
No.
your role and all those things. Why you have played globally, I mean internationally and domestically. They find out all of it and they compare their report and they come to a decision. These awards are decision-made awards. People come to a decision and say, you know what, we're gonna honor this person today, this year, and so forth.
Right.
That's what happened to President Weah here at the time. You're not even thinking about politics and so forth. But if you got somebody, you got a president that is lobbying all around the place to take some kind of honor home too, this is what you get.
And
You
then
gotta take the money for it.
followed by his police.
Followed by a police lying to people and only to pull it down and extend apology.
Yeah.
They need to host a press conference tomorrow to extend apology to the nation for misleading them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, again, welcome to all of you. If you just joined us here, this is the program Liberia First on Judea Hard Talk. Tonight, again, we pay homage to a fallen brother, friend, colleague, member of our community here in Detroit, Michigan, and of course, from the CDC family, Jagba Galakba Howard, former candidate, representative candidate in Zaza District, Lofa County 2023. He passed away on Saturday morning around 5:30 a.m. here in the Metro Detroit area. Our sympathy and prayers go out to his family, the friends, the CDC family, President Weah, and everybody that have come to know him. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Amen. Okay, so Jill News Springback, a dear friend and colleague also from Detroit, said, can an organization that offered the unnecessary symbolic award be unearthed and cast for deceiving the international core of principles of genuine awards? Absolutely, absolutely. You're right about that. J News. We're gonna unearth. We're gonna dig deeper into that. Yeah, we're gonna dig deeper into that. Joseph Richards, welcome to you. How are you tonight? Musa Brown, welcome to you there. Legends. Henry Doe, welcome. How are you? Jen McBorough. Boyka is a very envious old man. He wasted his years while President Weah was building his legacy. Now, Boyka thinks he can just come and claim all that because he is now an error president. Error. ERROR, not arrow president. But he and his surrogates lie. We know better, and the world knows better. Ain't nobody getting no award just like that. He paid for it. He loved it for it. And he used it to come to the United States for his treatment. He used the award that oh, I'm gonna receive award. Me and my folks, I gotta go to receive this award in California. Fiamumu. He used it to come to the States for his medical attention. Mommy Jackson MJ, welcome to you. Great to have you on here. She says, I'm sharing the video, no doubt. Ahaj Bewazi, may his soul rest in peace. My deepest condolences to his family. Larry Wiese, welcome to you there. George Sowood, welcome from Australia. Great to have you. Absolutely. And Legend Live, may his soul rest in peace. Absolutely. Welcome to you there. All of you folks. Morphless to say, good to have you. Josephine Satamwa Amisa. Benzima Bennett, let us hear JMB Peace Award speech too. What is that to hear? Nothing inside. Chike Pape.
Zilch inside.
Zilch inside. Foco key. Foco key. That is.
But the thing is, it's a pattern, my brother. It's definitely a pattern. I know maybe we will transition to that conversation that what transpired yesterday. It's a pattern. I mean, lying is a specialized a specialty for the Unity Party, so to speak.
Yeah.
President we spoke yesterday. Saying hair was a pup. You left the presidency 2 years ago now. Going to 3 years. For you guys to come up with a story talking about Joseph Boyka, shamelessly.
When did he buy that car?
You guys went to a clinic that you did nothing about it. Put a little pin at the front of that clinic. The whole place dirty.
The place dirty.
You put a bed sheet there and put your web knee on it. Like you will get dog your car and people will not know.
And people will not know.
Are you kidding me? But because they had to save face yesterday,
I thought you were in Liberia to my side because your video was black.
It's all about power outage, right?
I thought you had power outage. Your video was black.
Great Delano, how you doing, man?
Welcome.
My big nephew, Ebikone.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, thank God, man. The going is good. How you doing? How the New Jersey in?
Maybe when you're not talking about mute yourself, man, because your background, we get the vibration from your air, man.
I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. Huh?
You got an
You know
open
what?
mic somewhere
No, nothing.
or video or something?
Nothing absolutely on here. Not even a fan or anything. I don't know. That you know what? Let me go in. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe. All
Yeah,
right.
okay, let's try that.
Okay.
Yeah, Delano Tamasa, welcome. You been following?
Yeah, I just been yeah, in and out, but
Okay.
yeah. But basically, a little bit. But it's good to be here. It's good to be with you.
No
I
doubt, no
was,
doubt.
yeah, finding my way home. Yeah, so in and out.
Okay.
But it's always a great time whenever we're here and teaming up with you, especially the Monday evening. It's a great time. But then we all get the bundle of information and news. It's only left now with uh, the wise man to then dish out those information to us. But it's great to be on the global stage once again.
No doubt.
Let me just say hello to all our people, especially the GHT family and the CLN family, for always, following and bringing out those certain news and information as we go along with the show. It's just so great to see our people supporting, always, always. And let me just say hi to our people in Liberia, those that are this morning now, it's in the morning there that will be following the show. It's a tremendous sacrifice. We just want to salute them and tell them thank you for always being supportive on the GHT show. But it's a great time to be with you. It's a great time always to team up with the wise man.
No doubt. Welcome there. Great to have you as always. You heard about the passing of our dear friend, right? Colleague, Galakwa Howard.
Yeah, yeah, yes. And then at least on the show, you paid a tribute, and informing us and the GHT family and the global stage,
Right.
on the passing of a great stalwart and the mentor, a leader of our party, and also a son of our country, someone that contributed immensely in whatever way.
Right.
More especially the CDC also. We just want to use this time to join party stalwarts and join well wishers to extend our deepest condolences to the family of Big Brother Howard, his children, his wife, and all those been associated with him. It's a great loss, Mr. Gilman, but we just pray that God Almighty will continue to guide the family and give them that grace to go through this difficult time of bereavement. But it's a great loss, and the CDC is deeply saddened with the loss.
Absolutely. May his soul continue to
May his
rest.
soul continue to rest in peace.
Before you go away, read a comment there from Bewazi. He said, "My uncle need to send me something or the thing he eating."
Just look hey, nephew. Hey, nephew. We'll talk, nephew. We'll talk behind the
Right.
scene. Bewazi. Great to see you, nephew.
William L. Jacks the second. JMB went to spend our nation's resources on his Sierra Leonean compatriots who organized that fake peace award for him. Absolutely. Uh, 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 Eric Pastor will say, so y'all will now let this 12023 flogging go away now. Eric, was that truly a flogging? That was a giveaway.
No, man. Not a flogging, Eric.
Not a flogging. President Weah gave it away. He didn't want no trouble. He didn't want anything. He could have I was staying at the Cape Hotel, right? I think
Yeah.
I told this story before. Good luck Jonathan was having a lunch or something there at the Cape, and I eavesdropped on that conversation, and they were talking about what is it that President Weah wants to teach about politics. The sitting president is contesting 20,000, 25,000 votes. Why can't he just declare that he won? Okay? And Eric, these are the things that African leaders do. They don't turn over a country on 17,000 votes.
No.
That's not stability. That's why you see the country the way it is today. Divided right in the middle. And it's like right now in America, the MAGA base have crumbled. You put Kamala Harris and Donald Trump on the ballot paper right now, Kamala Harris will beat him this time around. Okay? You put Blanca and George Weah on the ballot right now. George Weah will beat him one round.
But my brother, when you're talking about Eric, please understand that people will not let this 2023 election go away because of the mismanagement of our country. Because we have a leader that is leading badly. So obviously people will not let
it go away.
So your question is a good question, but that's your answer there, my brother.
Yeah.
The country is troubled. Predicated on that, people would just not forget about how we got here.
Right.
What responsible for us getting here? The leadership, the bad leadership that you got today is causing all of the chaos in the country. It's causing all the difficulties, the financial strangulations, the inhumane treatment of its citizens, the burden of family not able to feed their homes.
Right.
So obviously, Eric, people will not forget. You want us to go on, Eric? So ask another question again.
Ask another question again.
Thank you.
All right. Barker made a statement referring to Liberians as dogs, and then on his award, fake award, we'll call it that way, paid for, lobbied for award. Chairman Moba Molu issued a statement, a press statement, and we're going to play it and do some analysis from thereof.
A so-called peace of war cannot heal the country in crisis. Yesterday, President Joseph Boakai returned to the country with a peace of war, not with solutions, and a war hindered to a sitting president presiding over economic hardship, judicial crisis, and growing public anger. This is a foreign award that lands from a luxury flight, not as an honor, but we consider an insult to the people, an insult to struggling families, an insult to grieving citizens, an insult to a nation that knows the difference between peace and pretense. The image laundering award in reality is an insult because, let's be very clear, there is no peace in empty kitchens. There is no peace in broken hospitals. There is no peace where justice is delayed, denied, and manipulated to the disadvantage of the poor. And yet, the president returns angry that the streets are not dancing, angry that the people are not celebrating. But how do you celebrate suffering? How do you celebrate a peace award when the reality back home is different? How do you dance when your country is in distress, economic distress, judicial distress? This so-called recognition, reportedly from the Center for African Peace and Conflict Resolution, may carry some foreign legitimacy, but in the domestic context, it carries moral bankruptcy. There's no legitimacy, there's no honor in the peace award receiving from a country when your people are suffering back home, because no serious standard of peace can ignore the allegations of brutality, the suppression of dissent, the erosion of trust in public institutions, the expulsion of a certain lawmaker for free speech, Yeke Konwa, the trial against a certain senator for free speech, Amara Kone, who said what everybody already knows. No serious international standard rewards a government while its people are crying out. And when confronted by the press upon arrival, what did Joseph Boakai say? He dismissed the media. He dismissed the people. He dismissed the criticism, though they are valid. He labeled citizens as barking dogs for speaking out against ills in society. That reflects a failure of leadership from an elder president who ought to embody traditional respect and values and guardians. Unfortunately, he calls you, the Liberian people, barking dogs. Unfortunately. The president's childish outburst confirms simply what many already fear, that this trip was not about honor or dignity to the state. It was about fake image building, fake image laundering. It was about praises he can get back home. It was about escaping reality while the country burns quietly at home. It's sad, so sad, the president, in love with tyranny, travels all the way in foreign country for glory, because back home, praises are in short supply. And tragically, while the president traveled in search of personal glory, hospitals remain empty and bankrupt. Shelves remain dry. Families remain stranded every day. While his luxury convoy drove from Rabos International Airport with his trophy back home to a family enjoying surplus, Liberians continue to be burdened. Empty bags, empty few things, empty futures of the youth. So no, Mr. President, no, the streets cannot dance. The streets cannot celebrate. Not when lives are getting harder and harder every day. Not when justice is getting weaker every day. Not when the gap between the rulers and the rule is widening day by day. And this is where the truth becomes unavoidable. For nearly 3 years ago, Mr. President, you promised a new beginning. You promised a moment of integrity, a moment of justice for the poor, a moment of responsible leadership, mature leadership, accountable leadership. But today, look around. This is not a new beginning. This is rather the return of darkness. Darkness so thick that you can hardly see through. A darkness Liberians have already paid for with blood. 14 years of crisis, with suffering, with a war that was so disastrous that it destroyed families, destroyed country, it destroyed 250,000 innocent lives. We will not travel this road again, because from the very beginning, the signs were there. Before the ink on your inaugural oath could dry up, public resources misallocated for inauguration celebration were swallowed up in controversy, misused, unaccounted for, treated like private property. And that was not a mistake. That was a signal that what Unity Party officials did, eating up public resources among themselves, was a signal that corruption had returned, that impunity had returned, the arrogance was back. And since then, everything has followed on the same wrong, evil trajectory. the rule of law continuing to be undermined, turning laws violated and confiscated, due process ignored and trashed underfoot, the economy crushing and killing the people every day, prices rising, jobs disappearing, young people abandoned, families cannot eat, graduates cannot find work, civil servants cannot survive. And what does this government do? Ignore the plight of the people, the struggling people, while government officials continue to live large, eat large, and build large homes in foreign countries, some locally. This is not governance. This is marginalization of millions of Liberians. And then the blood of innocent citizens continue to be spilled. Peaceful citizens demanding justice continue to be met with brutality and killed in cold blood. Lives lost, justice denied. And the message you are sending is chillingly clear. You are creating, Mr. President, a climate of fear that is threatening civil, legitimate stability, sending a message that unless you stay quiet, you will suffer. At the same time, democracy itself is being weakened. A partisan elections commission's chairman has been appointed. Legislature in chaos, a judiciary ignored. Elected voices continue to be targeted, and voices who speak truth to power are now being targeted, sent to jail, or silenced. We have seen this road before, Mr. President, and we know exactly where it leads. Instability, conflict, and national collapse. We will not go there again. We will not allow you to collapse our democracy, destroy our country, and retrogress us back to where we were. War, never again. That's why we will stand and fight peacefully. The people have been pushed out of their homes while the powerful expand their homes, building homes, and you do nothing about it. Is this justice, Mr. President? This is not justice, but oppression of the poor. So let us stop pretending this is accidental. This is a larger part of a pattern, an evil pattern of governance that is being perpetuated and enlarged. A dangerous pattern that must be resisted. A pattern that, if left unchecked, could break this country to pieces and cross back. Because when a nation reaches this point, to sit is to compromise your integrity, and silence becomes surrender. We will not be silent. Neither are we going to sit supporting and allow a desecration of our democracy. So today, we say clearly, boldly, without fear, we will not sit and watch our country collapse. We will not normalize injustice. We will not bow to arrogant, discourteous leadership. We will not. Truth may be crushed to the ground, but it always rises again. So no matter how many barking dogs are unleashed by the degraded Ministry of Disinformation under an ineffective Jeremy Pierre, the people may be insultingly dismissed by an arrogant, loose-talking president, but the fight can never be dismissed. And that fight is Joseph Boakar's so-called peace award is undeserved and a mockery to the people, because Liberia is in a preventable crisis, not a peaceful situation. And so we will always speak the loudest and speak truth to power. May be insultingly dismissed by an arrogant, loose-talking president, but the fight can never be dismissed. And that fact is, Joseph Boakar's so-called Peace Award is undeserved and a mockery to the people, because Liberia is in a preventable crisis, not a peaceful situation. And so we always speak the loudest and speak truth to power. The graded ministry of disinformation under an ineffective Jeremy Pia, the people may be insultingly dismissed by an arrogant, loose-talking president, but the fight can never be dismissed. And that fact is, Joseph Boakar's so-called Peace Award is undeserved and a mockery to the people, because Liberia is in a preventable crisis, not a peaceful situation. And so we always speak the loudest and speak truth to power. So no matter how many barking dogs are unleashed by the degraded ministry of disinformation under an ineffective Jeremy Pia, the people may be insultingly dismissed by an arrogant, loose-talking president, but the fight can never be dismissed. And that fact is, Joseph Boakar's so-called Peace Award is undeserved and a mockery to the people.
Wow. Gentlemen.
Eric Pastor, you got a heavy dose. I just warm up. Mara Moro gave you a heavy dose. I don't know when they put you to sleep.
Whether you can recover.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
I didn't even know that this was coming. But to answer Eva's question, I think he got more than answered now. So
he got more than answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead with your take, AB, and let Tamasawaka on Mobile Molu's response or reaction to Joseph Boakar paid for, lobbied for award.
Indeed, my brother. Chairman Molu was on point. There's no other way to overemphasize what he has stated.
Mm-hmm.
You have the insensitivity of the leadership of the country is disappointing. To be honest with you, I did not support Joseph Boacar elections, obviously.
No.
Because the obvious, was glaring up there that you're going to boil down to this kind of situation. But the pace at which it's going, the insensitivity, the refusal to recalibrate and see the plight of the people is mind-boggling, because I didn't expect that. No. All right? I did not expect this level of insensitivity. Wherein a president would travel, he's still like an angry winner, leading a country that is in complete chaos, economic chaos, political chaos, destitution. People are completely, and then to come continuously when people speak, you either attack them, you insult them, call them name.
Yeah.
So obviously, Chairman Molu was on point. I don't know how to explain it further.
That was a powerful message.
Indeed.
A great rebuttal.
And the problem there is that whatever is stated is not political, it's reality. People are living, that's the reality Liberia is living right now.
Right.
Because he enumerated the things that have been done by the government and the level of cavalier behavior being exhibited by the people. You know what it means? I have never seen any. The last time I remember demolitions for construction-related purpose took place in Liberia as a little boy or something was back in the 70s when Toba decided to build that Gabriel Tucker Bridge.
Yeah.
When Vytown they decided to demolish Vital. And it was done in an orderly manner. People got compensated and people got relocated on a timely basis. There were no bulldozers that went into Vital breaking people home down when they were indoor. They were staying in the buildings. That was never the case. But you have a president that's sitting right there. People wake up in the morning, they still got a belonging there, and then you got a machine just cut and smash the whole building down and throw their properties outside, and he says nothing about it. I want to tell the people that the God is not creating new land.
God is not creating a new land, right?
For Mayu, he's taking people property all around up, expanding
his yard and
his
property.
yard,
Yeah,
and his properties. You understand? So Chairman Molu was on point, and it's good to keep speaking out and point these things out like this, my brother.
Right. Tamasa, thanks, AB.
Yeah.
Yes, the wise man. I think Chairman Molu stands chair. He summarized the entire Blackout administration, especially for the 2.5 year plus. He summarized that they were able to highlight from day 1, 2024, up to current, the entire Blackout administration.
Right.
Yeah, and his response was absolutely brilliant and balanced. Look, you see, when leaders are failing, thinking that they can turn things around and it is not working, they resort to the kind of position, and there were black eyes. The way he responds to journalists, the way he responds to critics, the way he responds to ordinary Liberians on their viewpoints, it's just something out of place. And Chairman Molu were able to respond brilliantly to him. And I think if Waka really wants to turn things around, he needs to put on that intestinal fortitude to sit quietly and be able to listen to the chairman of stand, Molu, so that he can think twice. The criticism from Molu is a constructive criticism that when he listened to Chairman Molu, he was able to detour and do the right thing.
Do you think he can? He can detour?
That's why I mean, it's not something to ask, but can he? That's what I'm saying. Can he? No, he can't. He can, absolutely he can't. So there were not his falling.
Right.
But look, it's so look, you know, I think Chairman Molu will never disappoint. When he stick to something, look, he's saying concise, precise, strictly to the point.
Absolutely.
And able to catalog the 2 years plus of Bakan administration and then dish it out. Can you imagine? To just pick up some of the words that Chairman Molu said. How can you talk about peace?
Yeah.
When thousands of your own people have been thrown out by your administration?
Yeah. People are made homeless.
AD said, busting people's homes while their properties and things, material things are in these homes. And you're talking about peace?
Peace.
How can you talk about peace when someone goes to bed hungry?
Yeah.
It is impossible.
Is that leadership?
Because the fundamental part of security is where the person should go after the day hustle, where they can go and lie down.
Yeah.
They and their family. And you throw them out. And you talk about peace. It's mockery. Absolutely mockery.
Wow.
And Chairman Molu he spoke. He just said it. And I really appreciate that. As AB said, we expect, the Chairman Molu, from stand to highlight these things when the need arises. But it was a brilliant response to all of the stuff, President Baka is legion on the people of Liberia. But that was a brilliant response, the wise man.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was brilliant. The first time I listened to this speech or this statement rebuttal, Chairman Molu, I was like, wow, yeah. He cataloged, like you and AB rightly stated, he cataloged the many defaults and problems with the black guy government,
Yeah.
and also touched on the award
Yeah.
that is a slap in the faces of Liberians, hungry Liberians, struggling Liberians who cannot afford a sleeping place because of their own government breaking down their homes, creating hardships for them, whose students are not in schools. Okay? People made homeless, made jobless by their own government. How is that leadership? How does a hungry family be a peaceful family? Eh?
It's not possible. It's
No.
not-
Eh? How does a hungry family be a peaceful family when the saying goes that an a hungry man is an angry man?
yeah.
Eh?
You know, the problem there, my brother, is that when other world leaders like the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and other past leaders, when they used to travel to be honored externally, internationally, their country, Liberia, used to celebrate even in their absence. And when they come back home,
Mm-hmm.
you could see the euphoria. You could see the celebratory mood that people used to be in to go even see their president. But that's not the case with Mr. Boakai.
No.
Oh,
He came to the airport. A journalist asked him, like, this award you say you went for, people were critical of it. Then he said, the journalist has some opposition and prominent Liberia. The answer was that, what do you expect from them?
What do you expect from them?
Then he just walk away.
As the journal goes, so, repeat. Can you
He
say it
said,
again? What you
Yeah.
said?
he said, yeah,
Can you
I just wanted you to say
I
it.
wanted you to repeat it.
I want you to repeat it. You say opposition.
Opposition. So what
Yeah.
you expect?
Yeah,
So that means to say, uh, 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 the young lady, Costa Princess, he qualified her. He he said whatever she said that they were lying on the CDC government. Boyka said, yeah, that's true with that
yeah,
statement because he
yeah,
was in opposition at the time.
yeah. So he had to fabricate stories.
He had to
Continue.
fabricate story. So that
Yeah.
goes to him when he was in opposition. What do you expect? We had to lie to take George Weah out of power.
Yeah,
Eh?
obviously. That was
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Because you are in the opposition. So
You are in opposition.
yeah,
So what did we expect from them? You know,
lies.
that's why leadership or governance is so difficult for them because that's the bread and butter issue. You can lie your way into governance,
you can't lie
but
to
you
rule.
can lie to govern.
Mm-mm.
The people are looking for the results. But when you were lying, you could wake up in the morning and say $16 billion loss.
Yeah, $25 million gone.
25 million gone.
They're made up stories.
You know,
Today you can't investigate $16
you
billion
can't
case.
investigate $16 billion.
Neither can you
Auditors,
investigate $25 million
auditors,
case.
auditors' death. You can't,
Yeah,
you can't investigate auditors' death.
open,
The
you can't open
people,
the case.
no, you can't open the case because the people that were living with Baten Yinswa, I know for sure for that case, the people that were with Baten Yinswa the day he died, who were in the house with him, the girlfriend, a couple of other guys, the Baka government have hired those guys.
Yep.
When we say the people in the home, when such thing happen, supposed to be the ones that you first investigate. No, we didn't go after those people who were in the homes. We went after Samuel Twe,
Yeah.
who were far away.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the man who hung up with Bata Yinswa that night, they went home together whatsoever. So, the Unity Party, Bwaka just said it right when he said, what you expect from opposition? They know why they cannot prosecute people for those alleged murders or deaths during the CDC time. They know why they cannot prosecute people. They know. Because those things were, we will say, were orchestrated. They were calculated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They were calculated.
It's a calculated ploy just to defame the government.
Defame the government.
Internationally, and berate their own country to the point that this is a violent country, that people cannot, investors will stay away,
Right.
and everything. Because if you are at this point, 3 years going now,
3 years.
all of the things you're talking about, people should be in court today, and let the truth be on earth.
Let the truth be on earth.
But no. Now the problem there is that
look at the case with what her name, Gloria Musu Scott.
yeah.
Eh? You pardon her.
And then according to that,
you
said
pardon her.
Yeah.
I come here, gonna come in.
Yeah, go ahead.
You pardon her on grounds that you say she was not treated fairly. Justice was not served. You accuse people, the likes of Jefferson Koji, Vali Tele, to be the mastermind and orchestrator of that heinous crime. And today you are not able to bring charges against these people.
Reopen the case.
Or reopen the case. Yep. But you granted her pardon.
And gave her position.
But you refuse to bring justice. And she herself, she's comfortable. She's not talking about that loss of a beautiful life.
What happened to Shalamusu?
Shalamusu.
You're supposed to be pushing now and say, okay, now that I've been released, let's still reopen this case. But no.
How is that leadership? How? You don't, Ebi? You wanted to come in, or Tamasa?
Oh, yes. There's a place, Molu said something I just came to mind. He said, how can one celebrate while they are hungry? How can people celebrate when poverty is upon them? How? For almost going to 3 years, leaders go out, they lobby, they bring things down, opportunities for their people, but then you can't bring peace of war. How can one celebrate peace of war? How can a peace of war transform the lives of the people? But there is a situation we find ourselves in.
Other people say that the country we find ourselves in.
Yeah, there's a situation. But I get into mind, I said, no, let me just, screech it out.
How can people celebrate when they are homeless?
Yeah.
How can people celebrate when they're homeless?
Yeah, there are no redress. There were other leaders who are in the same situation. They found a way for their people. They found a remedy for their people. And now you've been in our country for so long, and you've been part of other leadership that even found avenue for other people. So where your own strategy? Where your own idea? So all the time you are with others, you can't learn anything. And then he said there are no new land.
Yeah, no new land.
These same threats came on other people when you are around in that country. And leaders were able to go and sit with people, mitigate this crisis. At the end of the day, there was a remedy that satisfied both sides. But in your case, you say God doesn't make God, there are no land.
God is not making new land.
They're not making new land. And then you come a piece of wall, then you say people must celebrate you.
Celebrate.
Can you imagine when the general asks you, then you say, can you say that again?
Yeah.
But then what you expect from the opposition? You say opposition.
You say opposition. So is that what you were doing when you were in opposition? You were against everything, whether good or bad.
But my brother and Delano, this is it. Just take for instance a particular case, the District 17, the Hotel Africa, and the Conference Center demolition.
Yeah.
That place got demolished. People got homeless. It's going to a year now. And nothing absolutely been done there. Why the urgency?
What was the urgency?
What informed that urgency? To be breaking homes on
the depopulation of Monrovia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have a finance minister to tell you, but because they see the president, the responses he gave to people, the sarcastic responses he gave. So all of them will emulate those kind of behavior. For you to look at the likes of Gafford to tell you that, they will try to develop a ministry of bread and butter. I mean, what is that? What kind of target? I didn't expect the likes of Gafford and others. Honestly speaking.
Gafford?
I didn't expect
these are guys, they are student activists and something like that. Today they have power.
You're breaking all the places there and nothing is being done. District 17 over there, the people are they are literally still homeless. And nothing has been done to the places. All the places that you're breaking down continuously, unabated. You throw the people properties in the street as if they are some criminals. And you said nothing about
it. Eric, I intentionally didn't put up some of your statements. I read them and spoke about them, but I decided to put this one up for a reason. You said, so I haven't heard you're calling for the reopening of the case on the EPS security guard death and Water Susulu flogging too. So who accused the CDC government of the EPS guy? Was it CDC that accused CDC of the EPS guy who died in I think that was in Nimba?
Yeah.
Nimba.
Yeah. Who's supposed to open the case? That CDC supposed to open the case, or that this government supposed to open the case? Who's supposed to open the case for Water Susulu, the young man from LU? Who's supposed to open the case? It's this government. And you guys were all over the place protesting against this government for these people. Now you are in government and you are not able to open one case. One case. Eh? Gwendolyn Ann, Gwen, how are you from Philadelphia? She said, Mr. Gilmore, can another president put her back in jail? That's the power of the presidency and pardoning. No, I don't think so. She's pardoned. That's it. Unless she commits another crime, like some of these January 6th insurrectionists who were pardoned and they went back to commit crimes. Yeah, the justice system will hold them. But for that same crime, no. Another president cannot put her back unless she commits another crime, like O.J. Simpson. Right, Abby?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, she cannot be incarcerated for the same crime on two occasions,
For two,
especially
yeah.
on very point. I mean, clemency or whatever it is. But
Mm-hmm.
Eric, you asked a question.
Yeah.
Your government that you support, I don't know whether you're a card-carrying member of Unity Party or not, but
He connected through Daros Delon. Daros Delon married his sister.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, okay.
So I think more than the car toting, right? Because fair connection is more than the car carrying.
Yeah.
So the fact about it is that you got a perfect scenario now to open the cases, bring it a book, because you accuse people like Jefferson Boji,
yeah,
even the CDC COP, Ben Believe it, talk about that, you're accusing of that thing.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is that whatever transpired over there, George Weah was right in Santana Pavilion when they immediately issue a statement to condemn some of those things. But since when your president have ever condemned any violence in that place? So, are you saying that have you demanded your government to open a case to investigate the killing of people in King George?
Right.
Have you asked your government, the very University of Liberia students that they have flocked on 2 occasions? Have you asked the government to make inquiry on it? No.
No.
So to come here and answer whether we were asked for that, it is your prerogative to ask your government to make the inquiry.
To make the inquiry or reopen it.
And then open the case or the cases.
Yeah.
If you think that something went on, something was in violation of the law and everything else, open the case.
Open up the
You
case.
got all the tools at your disposal.
Yeah.
You got all the resources at your disposal. Open those cases and bring it for prosecution.
Right.
But to come here and asking us whether we're advocating for that, Eric, we're not doing
nothing there.
No, there's no there there.
There's no there.
Yeah, Eric. Thank you.
Zilch, nada. Okay, not there. Oh my goodness. No, Aaron loved the show. He had a UP police there. They love the show. They get good education from here. Don't mind them.
So you know them.
I know them. I know them by their roots.
Yeah. You know, the way they can post that question, you get to know straight. The way their question can come.
Right.
But indeed, the show is informative and educated for Eric. Just imagine if Eric can be up to 12 or following the show, then you will understand that it's very interesting.
Yeah.
And you keep asking the question, Eric. We'll try to answer you tonight.
We'll answer you.
Yeah.
He said he's challenging. Eric, this is not the first time that we've questioned why this government cannot open up any case or cases that they accuse this government of doing, or let's say the CDC government of committing the alleged murders. 3 years going. 3 years.
Yeah, all the thing that be with them.
You know, bring it on. Open up the cases. Try to get indictments against these people. Okay?
That thing that ran around here.
Jen McBorough. She said, Mr. Gibbon, they did open one case, the 3 missing boys. But after their own IG said that there was no foul play, that was the end of their opening any other cases or any other case. They knew nothing was wrong. Nobody would harvest 3 young men kidneys. That would be 6. and not tested for compatibility, and just go take people kidneys, and say, oh, we're gonna put it in
Yeah.
somebody. That boy got the one who getting plasma from everywhere. He teaching plasma every time he come to America, and he carry some home in the cooler there. He the one getting plasma.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah.
But when they come on the show, one of these, let's try to debate some of the issue, bro. Don't get me
Yeah.
right here. Come on the show, man.
Come on
Let's
the
have some
show.
conversation.
Yeah. Well, call for the link one day and let everybody see you on the screen.
Let's have some conversation, bro.
Have a conversation. I mean, for as long as you've been here, you may as well come on the platform one day.
Oh yeah. Eric been around. You've been around for a while now with us, so
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
You probably get small CDC blood in you now.
I mean, a GHT veteran there.
I've been a GHT man. I'm out here.
GHT man.
You can come on, man. We'll have a conversation, bro.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, it's a problem. The arrogance that this guy keep exhibiting. Everything that, just imagine, George Weah was president when he allowed his deputy minister of information to be incarcerated.
Yeah.
For unbecoming behavior towards public figures. But Mr. Barker said over there, ain't no a knucklehead there be insulted on a daily basis. It's government officials. They're literally insulting the likes of Cummings, George Weah, whoever speak out against them. And he says nothing. There's no condemnation, no nothing is stated. They literally insult them. Some of them calling people like how they call the boy, the little boy in information there. What his name? Sano. Talking about George like a mosquito brain. Mr. Comey, he's a midget. All kinds of name he call people.
Yeah.
And he condemned. I don't know how tall is his boss man Bwakai, but I know Mr. Comey is taller than Bwakai. Now he called Mr. Comey midget. And, there's no condemnation. So I mean, it's a sad situation, man.
Yeah, absolutely. A very sad situation. Well, folks, you are listening to Judea Hard Talk, FM 107 and the global stage. Tonight, again, we dedicate this broadcast to our dear friend, colleague, brother, a member of our community here, Jabba Galakbai Howard, aka J. Galakbai Howard, a stalwart and a community organizer. He contested 2023 in Zaza District, Lofa County, to be representative on. He ran as independent, but a very stalwart citizen, and he lost his life to cancer on Saturday, 5:30 a.m. We extend again our profound prayers, sympathies to his family, his wife and kids, his family, the Michigan Liberian Association of Michigan here in Detroit, across Michigan, CDC USA, led by Talata Sharif, CDC Global, His Excellency President Weah, the CDC family, and everybody that I've come to know and interacted with him. We urge everyone to remain strong, and let's continue to pray for his family, and may his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Okay. We'll open the telephone lines now. If you want to participate in the conversation here, we'll open the telephone line. Raleigh Shapley said, "My deepest condolences to the family." Thank you. We'll open the phone lines. call us here at 313-957-9702, WhatsApp and direct. And of course, we'll take your calls, okay? Welcome. We'll discuss quite a bit here. Let's take our first caller, and that will be Musa Brown from New Jersey. Musa, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Gemma, how you doing? How you doing, AB and Delano?
Doing great. Welcome.
Yeah. You see, Mr. Gemma, when people carry hate in their heart
In your
for
stomach.
no or in their stomach for no reason,
Right.
it's a serious sickness. It is a serious sickness, and that is what Joseph Walker is carrying in him.
Right.
And that's why he carried in him. Look, Mr. Gemma, Liberia, like we always say, the Liberia we want now is the Liberia where we all can be one people. You can be in your political party, I can be in my political party, but we are Liberians. And that's why I said the last time, some people don't know about this award thing. Look at the people of this agreement that were to that program.
Mm-hmm.
You find out that the Liberians that were to that program from California, that are united by themselves, were more than ordinary people. If you really see the program.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that program was pre-planned, pre-paid for. Said, my man, we gotta do something. Oh.
Yeah. The public come in.
And you understand?
Yeah.
And I called somebody in Liberia and I told them, I said, you think America, the State Department will rather report condemning human rights violation in your country than they call you to get you peace award?
Yeah.
Think about it. I said, you think like brother Kwasa, where people take one leg ball carry to direct along because they wanted to make senator. They say he lie. Today they can't go around him. I said, America not like that. From the time the government took over, look at all the human rights report on it. It's damaging. They gave the man a war. They gave the man a war for peace in Africa. According to them, they're the United Party people. Then you get to find out that the UN Secretary is just saying, giving another damaging report when it comes to Liberia. Why are you giving a war? Where is the United Nations headquarters
right.
in America? So look at the coincidence, Mr. Argument. They gave me a war for peace in Africa. Can you imagine they say Africa?
Yeah.
This man you giving a war for peace in Africa got soldiers of another country on his land. His people are displaced. About 36 villages. Nobody in no villages. They can't go to the village freely. They're not farming freely. The schools there are all closed. The children are not going to school because there are different soldiers on that land. But they're getting peace and war. Honor you, there is no peace in your country. But Mr. Gema will say these things. If you trace Joseph Boakai's history of leadership back to CWA, there is no leadership that Joseph Boakai ever led as a leader that was ever successful.
Right. No.
That was ever successful. For example, let's look at just a few ones that came right before our very eyes. Ellen gave Joseph Boakai responsibility.
30 million grain machines from Libya.
Yes. Libya. He did not just give him the responsibility to say, oh, carry some part of Liberia. Carry it to your hometown.
Yeah.
Go and you supervise and make sure that they make their farming machine that work. 3 grows machines. And the reason why he allowed trees to grow in the machine, he did that so that he thought he was damaging Ellen Johnson's relief.
Yeah.
When he was suffering his own people.
I have those machines pictures. I will publish them.
You understand?
Yeah. Now they run around with a yellow machine. The green machine came.
They could repair those machines.
Yeah.
All the money they taking, they could buy the spare parts and repair those machines. Those machines become useful for the people over there.
Yeah.
Instead of buying a whole lot of machines. Then we look at the CPP. Let's look at that. Let's not look at CPP. But first, the United Party, when Joseph Boakai took over as standard bearer, Joseph Boakai was president when they instructed Ellen on her birthday. It was on Ellen's birthday. His boss lady, the woman that brought him to land like that made people to hear the name Joseph Boakai. They instructed and they spare her on her birthday.
Yeah.
Joseph Boakai.
Now the day to celebrate that Yaka Koluba.
Right.
Yeah.
And that on that birthday, it was the time that Vadi Sherman then left all the gurus that were in the United Party that could speak with one voice, that could speak very strong. All of them disappeared. When Joseph Boakai took over and when they put the CPP together, the oven become chronic. Go and come, go and come.
Yeah.
Solicitor General, how do you call it? Serena Cephas went to Joseph Boakai because they were the state prosecutor that they wanted to use. They were going to call him so that he can come and serve as state witness for the finger of the document. He consented and he made a statement that they will not sit down and allow an incompetent government. That was Dan Josh Weah to continue to lead Liberia.
Yeah.
So Serena Cephas wrote a piece. Serena Cephas wrote an open letter to him, reminding him of that statement and reminding his response to him when he said that. And Serena Cephas said, even though you spoke to me as the chief prosecutor of the country at the time, nobody ran behind you for anything. Nobody said
anything to you.
Because that was your freedom of speech. Right. That was your right.
Yeah.
That was your right. If you don't satisfy with it, you speak it out. Everybody got a way of speaking. But Mr. Gilman, this man, every leadership he showed is scattered. Even up to present, it is just hard. As some of our brothers within the United Party, they are fighting hardship. That's why, like, irreplaceable them will come on here and write. Because you know why? They gotta continue to be there. If you move now, they will be like, my member, why you move for? So you must give justification. So no matter what in what to do and not to do, they will be there. Last time, Mr. Gilman, let me touch down on the dog thing when they owe me talk about it last time. No sensible human being. No sensible human being. We look at its citizens. They got a lot of parables of encouragement, of motivating you will not have a cabinet meeting. Joseph Boakai will never have a cabinet. Cabinet meeting where your gallery, you're talking, you can use those statements. But when you come to the open and you are addressing your citizens, you equate them to dogs. You equate them to dogs. Yeah. Then somebody will tell me about metaphor. They begin the surrogate begin to design. Let a sleeping dog lie. I look at most of my brothers, and I say it is hard to see you being so you think that you are so educated. You tell me about metaphor and figurative speaks, and you think I don't understand it. You want to explain it to me. Are you really serious? Who is this person that's speaking this word? Is not he the president of the country? Right. If the president of the country can tell you, when you look at the man how he started this statement. We were listening to a lot of criticism. Who are going to criticize? The citizens of Liberia. We were listening to a lot of criticism, but don't mind them. They don't live here. Then before they make him over this parable. It is this president who has said, if you are walking on the road and you see a group of dogs backing and you take stone to chunk them, you will not reach, then that was a different thing. But the man, his intent, his intention, what he wanted to say, he said it first and equipped it with dogs. And equipped it with dogs. Then you want to tell me about metaphor and figurative speech. Because that one went to school, that one go UL, that one know how to read and write, that one can understand, that one know how to reason. Yes. It's so shameful. Because sometimes you speak to some people. I spoke to one other girl at my job. It's a given. Oh, they are always CDC. I said, don't tell me that nonsense. I was very serious.
Yeah.
She said, what makes you so serious? I said, the reason why I'm serious, because most of you guys think that it is only the Unity Party. That the guy right now is not a Unity Party man are clever.
Mm-hmm.
Then she smiled. She said, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown, if you are angry. I said, I'm not angry, but I'm just trying to say we are all Liberians. Right. We all can be in one basket. If we all go behind Joseph Walker and he's doing the wrong thing, who will speak? Yeah, you got called about speaking. You expect you gotta spend money giving people 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 when people homes are being broken down, when people can't get food to eat.
Right.
When students got a jumping truck, that's what the president we are saying yesterday. People say Ellie and Joe Joseph Parker, one board I made, even though the board I made that video, he was just trying to call on the attention that President and former President Eddie Johnson said he should come and to intervene of what is happening to the U.S. student. But when they brought the buses to President Weah, I think he gave almost 10 buses to UL. Where Lester Tenney,
yeah,
the degree stupid degree holder from Brown County set it down. They sat down and they broke all of that those buses down.
Yeah, my man.
I know. That'd be so.
Hey, he opened out his bottom up to talk to President.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get Alf Ross.
Yeah.
Alf, welcome.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for bringing me on.
No doubt.
My take. I'll greet everybody tonight. You know, since we've been away, since our brother got back, and on the show, we come back a little by little, and we appreciate every effort that he's been making.
No doubt.
My take tonight is that I think that we are ignoring. Ignoring that certain thing here that have been going on, and I think that maybe the people direction have been diverted, and almost like shifting blame. And what we've been noticing, the first blame went on to Yeka Cordoba, and then from there they're trying to put it on the Senator Amara Kone.
Yeah.
But I think where our focus should be be on the president, because the president have failed to live up to his
function,
oath of office.
Yeah.
His oath of office. He saw to defend the nation. I mean, he on the day of oath, he saw that he swore to that. So why is it today? Guinea have been occupying Liberia now. I think almost going to 2 months now, and we are seeing no action from him. And so has he failed? So I mean, this should be impeachable. So we should be the person that we should be looking at to be removed is the president, because the president has proven that he's incapable of dealing with the Guinean situation.
Right.
So and we are vulnerable today. If any action from Guinea, I mean, we stay in no position to counter that action. So we are completely vulnerable. We are to the mercy of Guinea right now.
Did you listen to that audio I played from Google?
Yeah. I listened to the audio, but there is nothing classified about the AFL. I don't know why they're talking about something. How can you have something How can you have something secret from when you living on hen house? I mean, you basically you're not purchasing anything for yourself, everything that has been given to you, everything that you have, it was given to you,
Right.
down to the AK-47. So I want to seriously. I want to thank Mamadou Doumbouya for the action that he took, because this action, exposes what they have been doing to AFL. They have neglected AFL, and our people have been down there completely vulnerable. In this particular time, around the world, there are things that are going on. Yeah. What if? What happened in Mali? The guys try to bypass all the way and come down. We are sitting ducks. So the president, this person, Joseph Boakai, is incapable of handling the security of Liberia, and they are hiding behind diplomacy. You are having diplomacy. You are going to diplomacy with what? You are a complete which state? You cannot engage in the diplomacy from a weak position. Because that's a you're only going to answer yes sir, because you are a complete underdog. You only got to answer yes sir. What can you say to Guinea? You cannot say nothing to Guinea. The Guinean move over there. It was our people that put themselves in harm's way to at least take down the Guinean flag and raise our flag up. AFL nowhere around. They should not say that AFL do not want confrontation. That's a lie. If AFL should show up, they will show up like a ragtag army, like something they just patch up. You see, and the morale is dead. That is the basic. That's the number one basic for going for confronting your enemy. You gotta have that morale build up. But how will you show up? You gotta patch up your jersey. Almost like a team coming, little men wearing new boots, everything their jersey shiny, and you gotta be going running around in the neighborhood collecting T-shirts. You stand no ground in front of our team.
Thank you very much. Alf, thank you.
Thank you, bro. No, just to finish up, please.
Yeah.
The senator said something. The senator said something. Look, let me tell you something. God forbid, if we should make mistake and confront the guys at the border, we will be at the border. Morals will be burning behind us, because they have the capability of doing it, and we do not have anything. And this exposes the corruption that is going in. This draws everybody into this thing here. We gotta get serious. Those guys have to cut down the salaries in order to support the military. How can you allocate $600,000 for your military? Are you serious?
Yeah. Thank you. Again, folks, welcome.
Thank you very much,
Isaac Davito Jr. from Mount Coffee, Liberia. Sam Lynch, Helena Brown, Mohammed, Mariama Sharif, Lawson Zilli, Comfort Wilson. Welcome to all of you. Great to have you all on here tonight. Let's go to AB. Tamasa left. Let's go to AB for his takeaway.
Yeah.
As we wind down on the broadcast here tonight. AB.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but brother, let me say thanks to the callers, man. Messiah and Ross. Great show, and two things that we didn't have the time to touch on, and I really wanted to throw some light on. The statement by the Monserrato County Unity Party Secretary General talking about how the Unity Party people are not educated, so they can't get a job. So that's how much they have reached.
Uh-huh.
Those that were in that poopoo, I don't know whether you saw that statement.
No, I didn't see that a 200-year-old I saw.
Oh no, that's the Monserrato Secretary General won't call it. Now when he said that, this is the reason why they're not giving, because when they tell that Unity Party people to bring resume, there's nothing on it. So because of that, they can't get a job. So yeah, he stated that. And
so who are they giving job? They took all the job from CDC people.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. So there where you are, and the other topic what was it I really thinking about that we are supposed to touch on? Okay, the statement from President Weah yesterday,
Yeah.
and that he enumerated some things he had done. Because the problem people are forgetting is, oh, the man not supposed to talk about this thing, but you consistently tell Liberia the man had done nothing for Liberia.
I've done nothing. Yeah.
Oh, you have all your money. What did you do? So it came in a phase. They put in overdrive yesterday, and they kept writing over and over. They couldn't even sleep last night. To the point that people gotta be showing some of those cars in the Georgia bought his name on it up to today's day, sitting around places.
Yeah.
Just show up one picture of Baka donation to any university in that place there. Anyone or any elementary school anywhere. Just show it. They will not do that.
No.
Because he did not do it.
They don't have it.
Yes. As a matter of fact, my brother, when I was at the University of Liberia, back then when Georgia was playing football, you could see scholarship program there listed all on the walls at the University of Liberia. Not a day I ever saw the need Joseph Barker scholarship yet. But George Weah's scholarship was there, and people are beneficiaries about it, including the very more elite and all of them, from my understanding. At the time, they were at university because I wasn't there at the time, a long time ago, but they were there, and they see some of the benefited from some of those things. So the man has to enumerate some of those things, my brother. But again, I know we'll delve into that the next time we are here on some of those issues, to the point that they lie talking about they bought 2 cars for George Weah. You bought 2 cars for George Weah, you know the party, you wanna be trumpeting that one over here ever since?
Yeah. How did it get to
How was
him?
it delivered? How was it delivered?
How was it delivered?
Where's the procurement record for that? Well, give my brother no time is fast spent, man, and we exhausted a lot. I expecting Euro to call in, but anyway, the next time Euro you come, please try to call in, my man. Let's have some conversation. But great show, guys. Great show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for everybody.
Okay, folks, again, there you have it. Thanks, AB. Thanks to Dilano Tamasa. If you miss it, we're gonna play this for you. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow we will show you, give you some more detailed information on Joseph Boakai when he was sick. And brought to hospital. Yeah.
The next thing they got to sit down and say, "Oh, we're tired with it."
We're tired with it. No, you're not tired with it.
No, not tired with it.
You gotta recognize the.
Until you recognize it, woman, you're not tired.
You're not tired with it. But this, we're gonna leave you with this message from Google. This was me talking with Google this morning from Detroit.
Hey Google, what is the strength and size of the Liberia military?
The Liberian military, or Armed Forces of Liberia, has roughly 2,000 to 2,500 active personnel. It is considered one of the smallest militaries in the world, focusing on border security, internal stability, and maritime patrols, without heavy armor, reserves, or combat aircraft.
Hey Google, tell me exactly how did you get this information on the Liberia military?
I found the information about the Liberian military using my training data. This data includes verified facts, official records, defense databases, encyclopedias, and reports on global military structures and history.
Do you have any information as to whether this information on the Liberia military is a secret or open information?
Whether information about the Liberian military is secret or open depends on the specific details.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That does it for us here tonight.
That all right, you reveal classified information. We'll send you. We'll send you. So what is this? Now I got playing. They got to talk about the investigate America. I mean,
Yeah.
look, these guys. They are a bunch of overzealous guys. They don't even know what they are because when you are limited in so many ways, that's what happens to you. Then if you're informed, you're not even be thinking about those kind of things. Talking
No.
about investigating somebody.
Thank you very much, folks. Good
Yeah.
night, everybody. We'll
All
be
right.
here on Wednesday.